Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we are back with some more Dragon Age Origins. And in today's episode, we are going to be doing a little bit of, well, starting off by doing a bit of character development with any other characters in our party that we have yet to talk a whole bunch to, which, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of forgetting a fair bit of that. But I do know that Sten, we also have, I think, Ogren a little bit. Already have Liliana. Wayne, we may have a little more to discuss. Possibly Zevran, I'm not sure. But we are going to start with Shale.
Shale of House Cadash. Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe.
What would I say here? Are you doubting Caradon now?
No, I do not doubt him. I simply cannot remember. If I was this Shale of House Cadash, as Caradon said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it.
You think something will trigger... Perhaps there... What should I say here? You think something will trigger memory, or perhaps there are records in Orzammar? Yeah, we'll say number 2. Perhaps there are records in Orzammar we could go look for.
There is another way. What Caradon said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Cadash Taig is.
We can go there if you like.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
And we will be doing this within a few optional missions, but I do want to, if we have time by the end of this episode, or before the end of this episode, we will be doing that, but we still have a few characters to go through. I don't think we can get Sten done just yet, since we don't have enough favor with him. I'm not quite sure if there's any available gifts left in the game to get. There might be some once we trigger the lands meet, but or there could possibly be one or two that we might find out in our travels. But anyways, I think that's really all I want to actually, now that I think about it, talk to Shale about. So we'll wait until after we travel to House Cadash to talk to her more. But Ogren, how you holding up?
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
Yeah, I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Are you sure you're okay with what happened with Bronca?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left anyway.
Seem to be handling the... Want to hype him up a little bit? Or let's do it. I normally wouldn't, but why would she leave a prize bull like yourself?
Woman was a few columns short of a haul, you know? I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that water-tart Hespeth. What's she got that I don't? Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the deep roads. I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment. Excuse me.
That sounds about right. What's your approval rating at, if I may ask? You're still at a neutral. We have a long way to go before we get you in a good favor. I did want to give you that ring. There you go. Now you got Nug Crusher, and you have the Legion of the Dead armor set.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Is there something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something?
Actually, yes. More about yourself.
What about?
What is it like to be a warrior in Orzammar?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
What do you mean?
I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight and when you win and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
He's not. You are actually 100% right. But if you can fight without killing, it's a set of a true warrior, in a way.
If that's how you feel, I'll try that out next time the Darkspawn are chewing on your leg. This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Let's talk some other time.
All right.
We'll talk more later.
All right then.
I think we just went down. Yup.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
You upset about something?
Upset? I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something?
Can you teach me to fight like you?
You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. You're a monster on the field already, Warden. But your style just doesn't give itself to mad rage. Too much thinking, too much, finesse. But if you know someone fit for this type of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
So this is actually where you can learn the berserker specialization class. There's also a book that you can read about it in case, this doesn't end up panning out, but this is where you learn how to be a berserker. Can you tell me more about them?
What the sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple. The hard part is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to hold that back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife, whatever.
Your wife?
Aye, especially my wife.
Fair enough. Just thinking about that it works?
Well, for most berserkers it does. Several years ago, I worked with a berserker on one expedition who just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going.
But this could also be a meaning for something else. I will not say what. Why would you want to fight that way, if you don't mind me asking?
Why not? When you fight, you get mad. By the stone, it's a sodding tactic to enrage your enemy so he makes a mistake, right? Berserkers grab that anger and drink it like it's yesterday's ale. Then we turn it against our foes and watch the limbs fly.
And just getting and thinking angry thoughts makes it happen?
Well, for most berserkers it does. Several years ago, I worked with a berserker.
Oh, we already discussed
we
that,
had to
sorry.
kick him in the stones before he could get going.
Thank you for the lesson.
Aye, all right then.
Alright, got that favor up a little bit.
What you need?
I'd like to know more about you. Is there
What
anything
about?
else? Maybe some other time.
All right.
We'll talk
Aye,
more later.
all right then.
I imagine we might be able to get a little more up there because we could find some more gifts a bit later on. That didn't take as much time as I thought. We have Sten. We'll save him for last. Hey, Wayne.
What's on your mind?
I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Well, I feel like we've already asked these before, but
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the Circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
what was your family like?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
This sounds very familiar. I think we've heard this before. Was he seriously hurt?
I had singed his hair and eyebrows, but injured little other than his pride. Who knows what they would have done to me had he been more seriously hurt. Thankfully, all I had to endure was a few nights locked in a cold barn with a bowl of water and a crust of bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What happened when you arrived at the tower? Or were the Templars mean to you?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran along the road. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
What a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
Nothing more else I'd like to discuss then. Well, apparently we may not have discussed this, but I probably may have discussed this on a different character. We can't get her up anymore. Oh, we can level her up. Oh, no, that's just that. Yeah, so we can't increase her approval any further. Don't know how to activate her loyalty quest.
What's on your mind?
Have you changed your mind?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you. I think she feels she's truly found her place with you. That after all her wanderings, she's finally home.
Well, I see. You trying to apologize for what you said?
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
Let's just go with the neutral. Apology accepted. No harm, no foul.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
Hey, easy there.
What's on your mind?
I'm just curious. I wouldn't actually have asked this question, but is there something we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
You're a little... I guess death isn't an illness, is it?
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
You're not afraid?
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
I'm not sure what happened there. It suddenly paused for a second. Are you content?
I think I've led a good life. A full life. And I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
I agree. Sorry, I guess so. Hold on one moment.
What's on your mind?
I'd like to trigger the loyalty quest. Oh wait, I think this is the option. Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
That sounds like it wouldn't mix. I could see how, don't the mages treat the elves and humans alike?
All he knew of the humans was what he had seen in the alienage. He was very wary of us. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential, just to be difficult.
That seems very unlike you.
Oh, age and wisdom have mellowed me. I was quite different back then. Much more unforgiving. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
I gotta clear my throat again. But, what happened to him?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Phylactery?
The phylactery is a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
Not your fault, Wayne.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Anarin. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
I'm pretty sure the Dalish do have, they do have some special rights when it comes to, one of their own and mages, so it's, it is 100% possible that perhaps if he did manage to find his way to the Dalish, that they would get 100% protect him and use some sort of ancient, the clan leader would use some sort of ancient just say, yes, yeah, here's the law saying that we're allowed to protect these guys, and they're gonna have to go back. Don't worry, we will take care of him. We will make sure that nothing bad happens to him. We'll punish him if it does, but maybe he's there is a bright, or maybe that his sacrifice was worthwhile.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Alright, so what does this require us to go to the Templars, or... Yeah, so this one, I think we could go right to the Dalish camp, and we may be able to ask them around. I don't know if we have to go to the tower first. I can't do anything more with Liliana. I think Zevran's completely maxed out.
What is your desire?
You have to answer some questions.
All right, but I get to stare at you lurid.
Mind?
What is your desire?
Again? I'm game.
We've already asked this one, so I'm just gonna say never mind. We might be able to have another stab at it, but we got more pressing things to do. Hey, Sten.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Thank you, I guess.
You're welcome.
Tell me why you were in that cage?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What do you mean by a weak mind?
That is complicated. I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Kenari?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You can get another sword. I already know what his answer is going to be, but I really should go. I should go into this without. It's only a sword. You can get another.
Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Let's see. Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where'd you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
We'll find it. You have my word.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
All right, so I believe that's the last of the loyalty. Well, we still have Zevran, I think. We have Zevran. We have to do one more thing with him, and then we might be able to get his loyalty quest. Although that also might come at a little bit of a later point. I'm not 100% sure. I do have to double check. Because there does come a point... well, I'm not going to spoil it, but... Anyways, we now have the loyalty quests for Shale, for Sten, we don't have it for Ogren just yet, so we'll have to get some more approval from him. And we have it for Wayne. So 3 loyalty quests to go check. Well, technically 4. We have Morgan still in the back there. Do you have anything to say to us, Mr. Peppers? Let's pet the boy. Because he's a good boy. He's a good doggo. And he deserves to be pet. Alright. Anywho. How's my inventory looking? Okay, our inventory's still pretty good. Tons of arrows. Gotta sell that off. Have that. We'll take Ogren. You.
Yes.
And Wayne.
Yes.
As we're going back to the deep roads. We're going to get done Shale's loyalty quest. And then go from there. I don't know how long it will take us to do that. It's likely that I might end up going for another hour and a half after this. Possibly, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I will have to see. So. Go. Into the tunnels we go. With Shale, we're going to go to House Cadash. Yep, down here. We still have to come back to the Caradan. Well, we have to come back to Caradan's Cross, or no, we have to come back to the Ortog Tig and do a couple things in there. I think we don't have to come back to the Dead Trenches. Pretty sure we got everything there. And Anvil of the Void, we're done here too. I do Tig, we have a little bit more left to explore around. And we're going to go to Cadash Tig. Of course, all that will be taken care of later. Right now we're doing we're going to go through all the loyalty quests. Here it is, Shale. Oh, hello. Alright, let's use this. Grab that. Let's do a 6. Let's do a 6 and a sweep. Oh, here comes the shrieks. Oh, crap. Hey Wayne, want to do the group heal? Alright, there we go. Got some Darkspawn to take care of, but these guys I think are supposed to be pretty easy. Supposed to be the big keyword there. Alright, Fire Crystal, we can use that for some potions or traps later on.
This is it. Cadash Tig.
This is where you're from?
Perhaps. It may also be where I was found. These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however.
Oh, there always is.
Was this the home once? Did I live here?
Now the strange crystals. Seems like we got more of these things here. Makes sense, though. Sorry, I thought I fixed that earlier. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Alright. Let's get to killing you. Aha, I beat your shield pommel. Flurry. Yeah, we should be okay. Toronto.
On it.
Ooh, another garnet for the collection. Chest up there. Grab that. A nice silverite dwarven sword. I will take whatever you have on you. And just a little bit of silver and copper. This place is overwhelmed with darkspawn. Okay. Oof. That, this... Ah, jeez. Middle of getting all my procs off. That, stabby, stabby, stab, and doo-doo. Oh, you should really be at that.
Victory shall be mine.
Agreed, but victory is mine now. Let's see here. Herlock. Oh, we got a lot of stuff off of him. I didn't really pay attention to what, but I think we got a new necklace. Yep. That's a lot of constitution. Blood-gorged amulet, but it drains quite a bit. I don't know if I want to equip it to someone. That's nice. Nice little pile of gold. Oh, game saving. When you know it's going to be...
Whatever was once here is gone.
Oh, we got tons of deep stalkers. Fortunately, they appear to be distracted. Deep stalkers would be actually really threatening in large packs if you're on your own. Quickly disarm those. Darkspawn aren't taking any damage from them. Oh no, they are. This is a very small amount of damage. Go. Oh, I'll take that acid flask, thank you. I'll take that. Well. For some reason these deep stalkers all have lootable corpses. No, not all of them. Bit of duster stuff.
On it. Trap.
Where? Oh. They're pretty good at disarming. Take some rocks, some frozen lightning. This is just going to help us get ready for... There's not a whole lot of fighting around the Land's Meat that we shouldn't be able to handle, but there will be a little bit. Pile of bones. Crossbow. Lots of bones here. Getting into some fighting right around now. Chest over there. I'll take a crack at that. Should have figured. You know, playing this kind of makes me want to play Inquisition. A little bit. Although I would definitely want to try all the DLC out. Let's see here. These little deep stalkers are nothing. Let's see here. Oh, yep. The stalkers. Oh, green stone in that one. Must have been a painful thing to swallow. Trouble there. Pile of bones here.
On it.
Red steel dagger.
Watch for the beasts.
Lots and lots of deep stalkers. Fortunately, these are the easy ones. Start slamming some of these guys, Shale. Hey Wayne, can you cast an earthquake right here? Oh, do not look at that screen. Well, Wayne really died. Too many deep stalkers. Hey Shale, give one of them a slam. Maybe we might want to put the amulet on Wayne. He currently got, oh, we actually already have a pretty good one. Never mind. Oh, hello. Jeez, Wayne just got up. Come on, guys. Do a quick group heal. Oh. That guy goes. And now this one's gonna die pretty easy too. Stalker pile there. More greenstones. These guys love swallowing greenstone.
As you wish.
You have anything to say while we're here?
It speaks.
Never mind then. Let's see here. That. Have some rubble now.
Crawling with filth. Typical.
Nice dual swipe there, and we should be able to deal with these guys pretty easy. Let's get over here and deal with this guy. Back here. Now to deal with you, up or below the belt. Upset balance. Yep, we won again. Good work, lads. Let's see here. So we got more stuff coming up that over there. I think that's the main pathway, so little side area we can get some good loot. Oh. Upset some balance. Oh. Uh-oh. Anyway, you want to give us a quick heal, please? Upset balance, below the belt. And these guys don't really stun us for that long. Just a brief moment. Thank you for more free stuff, though. I will take that every day of the week. Oh, okay. Let us continue. I think we're getting close to, I'll take care of this guy. Load the belt, upset balance. Start putting out some impressive damage. Nice little sweep, flurry. Oh, I died. Well, that's just cheating game. I had healed me. You? Let's see here. I don't think it... Let's use this. Hey, Shale, want a quick drink of poultice? Can't go to me. Why am I stunned? Oh, it's from that. Okay, this is not as good as I thought it was. Alright, I'm gonna need to drink this. Come on, Shale. Okay, let's knock you down.
I shall do it.
Flat on your butt, good sir.
Can't do everything. Can't do everything. Can't do everything.
Poof. Well, yes, Shale, you can do everything. You know why? Because you're amazing. Yeah, I don't really see a point in her plot thing, because, well, it didn't really do... It just took her out of the action. And allowed her to die faster. Alright, well, we'll have to take a quick rest at camp to heal this up, and being to heal this up, we gotta get a lot of gold for our troubles. Fairly certain our final, we are gonna make a quick save here, just on the off chance that something bad happens. Game's gonna do that for me. Guys. Move. I think we're getting to... Yeah, this is gonna be the final area. All the monuments, some more crystals. A big bad ogre alpha. Poof. Let me do this guy. Upset balance. Figure. No, I can't do a number 9 just yet. Get this. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Wayne, can I get a heal, please? And can I get a freeze on you? Can I get a mass rejuvenation? Activate our cold weapons. See if we can break ourselves free. Realize we had shrieks around us. Sunder arms. Keep me alive for a bit. Let's see here. I don't think so. I think we'd like to come back alive. Oh geez. Oh no. Dang it. It crashed. Alright, 1 second. Alright. Here we go. Just before the final area. This time I might start by tossing an acid flask. Alright. so 9. That. Okay, easy there, everybody. Take a heal.
Weapons at the ready.
Let's see here. Drink. Hey, Agrin. Actually, let's have you freeze him. I'm gonna try to get a bit of a better position. Let's see. Oh, Wayne, you're almost dead. Wayne, you gotta heal up. Shale, could you please come back and oh no. Oh no, they already took care of that. Okay, good. Oh, not again. I'm basically full health. Okay, Shale, can you come back over here and take care of this? Spider, do a poison spit. Place a regen on me. Are we okay? Answer is, well, we're not gonna be okay. Gain some life. Okay, Shale, can you do killing blow? Nope, didn't quite get us.
Why do I get myself in these scrapes? Let's get started.
Alright, ooh, we have Cadash Stompers. Increase hostility. Remarkable Ruby. Oh! I didn't think we could get one from here.
This should be easy enough.
Another brilliant. And let's interact with this.
What is this? This I remember. It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems. And there is my name, Shale of House Cadash. Just as Caradin said. I remember now. I remember, Shale. That was me.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful to remember being a soft, squishy creature of flesh. Perhaps I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Wow. Okay, that is a massive approval rating. Yep. Shale's like, we are instantly best friends. And we also have leveled up. Alright, let's see here. So, I think we'll go ahead and put a little more into strength so that we're a bit tougher. Yes! Trap making level 4! Hooray! And let's see here, a point for us. What would I like to put a point into? Dual wield mastery, momentum, striking. Now let's go momentum. Play. Ooh, shadow. I guess that's it. Am I level 20? I am level 20 as a rogue. Cool. Alright, so the Shriek. And what do you got? Have a Dead Tig Shanker. Small Brilliant Lightning Crystal. And a Dwarven Dragon Bone Mace. This is the one I'm more interested in. 5 cutting, a little bit to armor penetration. I like what I got on right now. I might be able to use this to get all of our characters in the next portion a open to world map. So we're done in Orzammar. So, oh wow, yeah, you can really see where the blights hit. The blight's now starting to stretch up into here. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. Alright, we still have a little bit of time. Well, we're not quite done here yet. Well, technically we are, but we need to go to the Lake Calahad. Actually, start by going back to the party camp. And I suppose we'll talk to Shale now. Now that we're, you know, best friends. We're best friends.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. It chose to side with Caradon and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the deep roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
Didn't. I was willing to risk it. You believed in Kerrigan. I wasn't going to let you down.
I am pleased, then. I had no idea that was why it did that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caradon the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caradon's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Honestly, that was a big reason why I did what I did, so...
It has occurred to me that I have been... Excuse me. This is not easy. It occurs to me that I have been less than charitable with it since it reanimated me.
You had good reasons to be. I mean, we were complete strangers back then, but now we are good friends.
I have come to realize that it has been good to me. You have been good to me, even though you had no control rod to enforce obedience. I have never had one before, so I don't know how to thank you for being, you know...
A friend? A comrade in arms? A squishy flesh creature? I honestly don't know which one to pick. A friend?
Exactly so. I followed you expecting to find answers to my questions, but I think I have found something better.
I'm honored, Shale.
Oh, let us not speak of this awkward bonding moment ever again. To the road.
Oh, Shale. This is why I like improving favor with all of us, because it genuinely feels nice to do so. Like, it feels like you accomplished something. If you kind of understand what I'm saying, it just feels nice. At least to me, it feels nice. Because I don't think I've even in the latest playthrough of my test run that I did, I've only ever done up to ending the Orzammar trait. Like, we are now officially further than where I've tested to. And I think I've gotten to the point where I don't need to anymore. I simply don't need to, like, play on a side account to test this out. Because, well, look at us. Look at us. I don't need to do it. So, yeah, it feels nice. I think that was the first time I ever heard that from Shale, which is, you know...
I am listening.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
So, you're female. I had no idea. Why am I asking this? I'm curious, though.
I did not think it needed to be said. It has never told me what gender it is, has it?
I am a male.
Good for it. I am sure that to other creatures as soft and weak as itself, that would be perfectly obvious. The truth is that whatever gender I was is irrelevant now. I am a golem. I have no gender. It will not become an issue.
Oh, no, not at all.
Good. Let us leave it at that. Now, let us crush something soft and watch it fountain blood. That is a girlish thing to want to do, yes?
I didn't want to talk about that. I mainly wanted to ask... Anyways, maybe I have to go out a little bit and then we come back later. So, I suppose, since I'm going to end up... Well, it's midnight for me, and I think I'm just going to... I'm still feeling pretty awake, so let's go ahead and take care of some things for Sten. Although we did just get a gift, so... Maybe, since Shale's at her max, we try on Ogren to get his approval up a bit. Let go. Do I want to maybe give this to Ogren? Yeah, we could give it to Ogren. Instead of the amulet. Accessories, Smith's Heart, so we can get rid of those. Here you go.
It'll do, sure.
Maybe, nah. I don't think just yet. We'll check on him in a bit. For now...
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Take some characters we don't often see. Well, we're going to take Sten because we got to go to Lake Calahad. I do hope we don't get ambushed on the way there. I'm taking well, Zevran is still pretty well geared, but Sten will fall over and die. So, actually, speaking of which, we may as well take the chance to upgrade them. Let's see here. 3 and upgrade your dexterity. You can have another in survivalism. And then afterwards, as a rogue... I want to give him the feign death. I don't think so. Alright, and now... let us level up Sten. I don't think I've ever leveled up. Oh, we have once. Made him a Reaver. Okay, so... increase that, and then we'll increase his willpower. I suppose you can be another... that for you. Those... no, this tree's already done. Okay, then I guess we just put something to here then. Need 18 in dexterity. Alright, there we go. Take that, we'll do Blood Frenzy later. And let's see here. So you need a weapon. And they still have Duncan's sword. Trian's mace, Forgemaster, Diamond Maul. Thought we would have had another a good weapon. Oh well. Anyways. Ah, hello there, Mr. Scavenger. How are you today?
Back off! I was here first.
You wouldn't happen to see a sword lying around here, would you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Only if it's a but my very large angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Yeah, I kind of chalk that up to you are dumb. But where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
I don't even know who you are. I don't care who you are. I will care to take a look at the collective bag. Nothing new.
Good to see you again.
You know, you seem to be in every place. Everywhere else. Anywho, let's get out of here. Come, guys. We are heading back to the Frostback Mountains. Again. Then afterwards... Oh, Oh, it's Dwarven soldiers. I guess we haven't had this one yet. Ooh. You two. Handle it. Wayne, give everybody a group heal. Oh! Okay, fine. Sten, handle that guy. Change of plans.
Right.
Well, I do have to thank that guy for basically killing his friends. We just saved that dwarf's life. Oh. Hey Wayne, could you maybe try to keep our friends alive? Hey Zev, how you doing? Zev's not doing so hot. Activate momentum for a little bit. Oh! Whoa! Oh! Stan! Okay, Stan! That's just how good he is. He doesn't need a weapon. He'll just punch a guy to death. I find that very amusing. Yes, they do, Stan. Alright, Stan. Do me a favor and go knock some sense into that guy. Oh, and Zevran's got a little jealous, so he's going for the kill. Nicely done, Zev. Nicely done. Shame about all the dead allies here. Punched him to death. That's amazing. And it looked like he was still trying to use a double-handed sword. Don't worry, we'll find your weapon, my good man. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That was awesome. I'd like to thank the developers for adding that in despite him having no weapon. That was funny to watch. That was good to watch. And look, the dead piles of bones. We should really clean that up. Dwarf, surface dwarf, surface dwarf. Ah, you again.
So, you're back, I see. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a canary sword.
Can what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that...
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Just kill him, Sten. We could search for it. I would give it to him if I were you.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Sten, tear his arms off. Who'd you sell it to?
A dwarf near Redcliffe. Dwyn, I think his name was.
And welcome back. You have made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed, maybe share this video to anybody who you think will enjoy my content, and also don't forget to check out some of my other stuff. I'm not only doing this game, but I also have done a ton of other games. Well, a ton, I think. Well, I'm not sure how many games I've done at this point, but anyways, here's a small bit of collection of games that I've done. And if you look on screen, it should take you to either another video or a playlist. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Perhaps you might not. I don't know. We will find out. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next one,
Take it easy.